Welcome back to COB Garage Talk. I'm Uncle Anthony.
What's up with this, your boy KC?
Let's talk about it. Drizzle, this soft guy era is taking over the internet. These guys say they want the women to take care of them. They want to get their bills paid, get their feet massaged. They don't want to have to pay bills and they don't have to work. Nephew, what you think about that, man?
It's funny, man. Like, for real. It's like, I ain't finna walk around talking about Drizzle.
Come on,
And,
man.
so I was in the old school. So, so I feel the troll. This a troll situation, you know what I'm saying? Don't know man really want it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, women, though, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's showing that how hypocritical they really is. Because I can't say I want equality, but then when we want what y'all want, yeah, man. Like, I'm pretty sure it's more women out here trying to be men than men out here trying to be women. If they not LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying? Like, on that type of tip, I'm saying, like, more women trying to be masculine.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? How can y'all want equality and say y'all can do what we do? You know what I'm saying? Try to downplay what we do, you know what I'm saying? But then when we, you know what I'm saying, flip the script and we start trolling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. All these female rappers, they got here dancing, act like they shooting, you know what I'm saying? Gang members, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's more than trying to be us. So, like, when we flip the script, we want to troll, you know, a little bit, and then not everybody want to be mad and show their true color.
Hey, man, so listen, I want you to check out this video, then we're going to get into it a little bit deeper.
You always know where they're going to go with it.
A lot of y'all dudes need to stop trying to play it off and just admit it. Like, a lot of y'all dudes really do want a man. Because I be seeing, like, dudes getting online talk about how they in they soft boy era and they want to be taken care of and they want dates and they want flowers. Like, why as a man do you want somebody to spoil you? Like, as a man, it should make you feel good to provide, to do for your woman. Like, what do y'all be doing out here? Like, y'all really be crying because y'all don't get the same stuff that women get. Like, y'all not women, y'all are men. Like, what is y'all doing?
Honestly, I really don't know why a lot of you men are getting offended because she calls a certain class of men dusty when they look dusty and do dusty shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. And then to use drizzle as an alternative is crazy.
Drizzle.
What is it? You can't make it rain, so you got to make it drizzle? A lot of you men actually have a very irrational fear of women taking money from you that you don't even have. It doesn't make sense. And then if you look at yourself and your account,
It's fascinating how
Let's talk about it, bro. She said, women trying, you're mad at women for trying to take some money, something from you that you don't have. Sprinkle. So now the men coming up and they saying drizzle.
But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? If they stop coming in so money minded, we won't have to feel like that. Like, I feel like women come straight through the door, you know what I'm saying? Talking about their problem, they little bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me not to watch my pockets and, you know what I'm saying, the little bread that they got. But then you coming in the door looking at what you can get off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like too much double standard. Like, female ain't taking accountability.
That's really what it is. It's a double standard. What's they saying? Um, they can do it, but they mad when I do it. That's really
It's
what
cool.
it is. And it started off. Drizzle started off as a troll. It started off as a joke to repeat the logic of women back to them from a man's point of view, so they can trying to get them to understand the logic that they throwing out there. So it started off as trying to get them to see, like, hey, you know, this is not right in this format, and this is not right. But they weren't seeing it like that. But now they say, I've seen a lot of videos, women saying men are now sassy and they zesty and just go ahead and say that you want. Like, come on. Every time we try to voice our opinion on something, we got to be gay or sassy or zesty. Nah, come on, man. You tripping.
It's crazy.
And then she was
Cause
like,
like even
well,
on the part,
you say who?
cause even on the part where she was like, you know what I'm saying, the woman called him dusty, or it'd be like, but you know what I'm saying. But soon as we focus on our self care, and then like you said, we zesty. Like if we go wash our face with the little face soap, and
Yeah.
we, you know what I'm saying, we take care of our skin every day. Or if we go get our nails, you know what I'm saying, touched up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's like it's zesty or whatever. You know what I'm saying, to some women, because some women it's attractive for a man to have good hygiene, but then when we don't do it, you know what I'm saying, because it's zesty or whatever, but then we dirty, your nails dirty, your face bumpy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all want us to have a high, you know what I'm saying, hygiene situation. But then when we do it, we just still, we too feminine. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you can't win for it.
What the question I got for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And feel free to jump in the comments and holler at us. We will get back to we will answer your comments or whatever. Um you they so quick to call us dusty, but it seemed to me they the ones that's running trying to find a man with money.
Come on now.
So how dusty can we be? We not really, men ain't out here trying to find women with good jobs and good credit and all that. We out here trying to me myself and other men like me out here trying to find a woman that they can build something with, that they can have some success
Yeah,
with, that they can continue to live life with, a companionship. We're not looking for a woman that got no bachelor's degree and all that. We don't care. Most men don't care about that. Most men have no care in the world about your money situation. Oh, well, I ain't going 50-50. Well, if you ain't with me and you paying all your bills, that's called doing adult shit. So if you with
yeah,
me, you got to do adult shit also. Don't come with me and don't get with me and think you're not supposed to do adult shit. It's called adult shit for a reason.
yeah. But it's like, they don't really want that equality they beg for, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you want to be equal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it's not adding up how they think. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? And no, we not bashing women, bro. We love women.
Oh, for
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. But like, we not, you know what I'm saying? We don't swing like that. So it's like, don't make, like, we ain't trying to make it seem like it's all bad, because it is great women out here. And women that's understanding and supportive women. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like I said on the other one before, you know, we had the little blooper situation, bro. I really feel like all this come from men putting themselves on the back burner for so long with these women. If she hurt, we're gonna talk about your problems. And we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? That's how we look at it. Now, let's get her up mentally instead of taking that time in this 50-50. Let me vent to you while you vent to me, and then we both go seek help or whatever we need to do. It's like we don't put it on the back burner so long. Now they starting to feel like we should show emotion, because that's what we done did. We done dug it and put it in the grave for so long now that them emotions, you know, like, cause this ain't nothing but an era, you know what I'm saying, where it's like you can't hide them emotions no more. Like, this just what's in the air right now. Men is starting, you know what I'm saying, like even the P Diddy stuff and everything, like it just hitting the fan.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
So I'm kind of glad you dived off into that because that was gonna be the next topic come along. So we might as well just go ahead and connect the dots with it. So
mm,
basically what you're saying is women so used to seeing men as Superman that they don't really know how to deal with them when they become Clark Kent.
yeah. And it be hard, cause like I said, like we done dug that hole and buried with this for so long. It's like now that, you know what I'm saying, we want to be catered to, and now that we want to be, you know what I'm saying, mentally, so we just want mental support right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you know, it
can
ain't too deep.
I,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
I can agree with that. I can agree with the statement that you made that we want mental support.
Yeah.
A lot of men ain't looking for no woman to take care of them. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
no, no. Yeah.
There's some niggas out there, dog, that there's some brothers out there, man, that need to get on their grind, need to step their game up, and you know get back in position. A lot of them is out of position as a man. You know what I'm saying? To each his own in what situation that put him in that position. But you got to come on, and step your game up. But fellas, don't step your game up for the woman. Step the game up for yourself. Let's put that.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear. Step your game up for yourself. See, when you step the game up for yourself, then whatever woman that you get that's gonna be rocking with you will benefit from that. But if you stepping your game up from her and she decides to leave, then everything
You
you
gonna go
work
back right
for,
now?
you're gonna let it
You
go.
gonna go right back.
You're gonna go right back. And your mental health is important. And don't be afraid to be Clark Kent. I think we so prone to trying to be Superman and show women how strong we are that we miss the element in the first beginning of the relationship to show women who we really are. And so we almost it's almost like we put on persona. You know what I'm saying? That oh I'm strong, I'm tough, but then when you hit that pointality in life to where, you know, stuff ain't going the way you want it to go, then they begin to see something that they ain't used to. And you can't expect for them to be able to deal with something that they never seen.
Yeah. So, like, good you said that, because I got a question on that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, how much of a percentage do you put the blame on? Okay, so women not seeing, you know what I'm saying, that we mentally not there. You know what I'm saying? Or the man trying to be so tough and hide it. Like who fault it really is? Because
Well,
like cause I know as your partner, you feel like she should know this. Cause you should know me enough to know when I'm off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I'm saying? How that show?
true, true. If we've been together for a certain amount of years, you should have been paying enough attention to me to know when I'm off, when the stuff ain't rocking. But
Mm.
if you're talking about a fresh relationship, then I put the majority of that blame on the man, because we gotta when we go into a relationship, we gotta let the women what we talking to know our expectations and what we expect. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let them see that, because like I said again, you can't have somebody to react to something that they never seen. And a lot of women don't see it in the household because a lot of men are not in the household nowadays. Like a lot of women and a lot of men growing up without fathers. And so
Yeah,
she's never seen that. Like, right. So in that element, she never seen it. So you can't expect her to produce something that she never seen. But at the same time, if we've been together for so long, say we've been together for 5 years. In that 5 years, you should have been paying enough attention to me, just as well as I should have been paying enough attention to you, to know when you off, to know when you at that 20%, and I need to put in that 80% to lift you up, and then for you to know where I'm at 20%, and you might need to put in at 80% to lift me up. So when it come down to over 5 years, then I got to put that blame on the woman. I got
oh
to put
yeah.
majority of it on the woman. But in the beginning of the relationship, I got to put it on the man, because it's your job to show her and tell her, what you expect and how to deal with you, and, and how to help you in them areas.
Okay, so I got a question, like, you know what I'm saying, as men, you know what I'm saying, or just people in a relationship, period, how long do you think you should wait before it's time to, you know what I'm saying, show your vulnerability? Like, at some point, like, I feel like if you're going to get out the way while y'all still in that puppet, because, like, even grown people, right, we all had a puppy love stage in a
For sure,
relationship. The
for sure.
first couple, it's the puppy love. Everything go good, y'all on the phone. We sitting all in the dryer on the phone with
Yeah.
them, climbing in a tree, you know what I'm saying, all type of crazy stuff. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, because, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not the type of person, I don't want to take nobody mental or trauma you know what I'm saying, like, for weakness, because it's like, me, personally, I feel like if we're in a relationship or we talking and it stuff starting to get bad, then you want to tell me about your trauma. Like, I feel like you manipulate me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, all the good days we done sat around and talk, you ain't saying. But then as soon as they got to the point where I'm finna leave or this ain't working or we declining, now you want to, well, babe, when I went through this, but like all them good days, you know what I'm saying, when the sun's shining, you know what I'm saying, no rain, it's like, you ain't got nothing to say.
So I got 2 points to that. The first point is you asked the question, when is a good time to have that conversation? Like you said in the beginning, I think in the beginning is the best time, because if it don't work for her, if she can't handle, she can handle and she can deal with you being Superman, but she can't handle you as Clark Kent, as the regular guy, right? So the difference between Superman and Clark Kent is Superman, everybody knew him for his strength and his power, his will to fight. But everybody knew Clark Kent as being that humble, laid back, somewhat emotional character, right? And then so if she can't handle your Clark Kent era, then you need to move on, because it's not gonna work in the long run, because you're gonna hit a pocket in life to where that Clark Kent gonna come out. Ain't got no other
Mm,
choice but to come out. So in the first beginning, yeah, I said in the first beginning. Yeah. Uh,
yeah. Then what you said the second point was?
the second point just kind of just kind of slipped me a little bit, but it's cool. So with the whole effects of the drizzle, I think that's where the drizzle really came from. Men doing it
Mm,
as they saying it as a joke, but it's some truth in it.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's saying it's a joke, but it's actually some truth in that, in the statement of what they want and what they looking for. But they was really just just parroting what women were saying.
Okay, so I got a question then. Like, for the women, like, you know what I'm saying? For, like, the women out there that actually is concerned about the men, you know what I'm saying, and our mental and stuff, what is ways that we can, you know what I'm saying, better, like, make them understand where we come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we hurt, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's just anything, like, you know what I'm saying, if you fall off and you got to be Clark Kent, like, what's ways we can help the women that actually do care?
Oh, just cry. Just cry. Just just cry in the morning, cry at night, and cry when. No, I'm just playing. BS. No, seriously. Be first and foremost. You gotta, as a man, ladies, you gotta feel a safe space, right? No man is gonna talk to you or explain anything to you, um, if he don't feel it's a safe space. Like Michael B. Jordan in Creed 3, in the position in that part there, when she was trying to get him to talk about all the stuff he went through, he was like, I done got rid of it, I done buried it. First and foremost, ladies, you want to give them a safe space. You want to make them feel a safe space, and you don't want to start using stuff that he say to you against him, because then you ain't never gonna get him to open up or talk to you. But if you come to him and you say, "Hey, baby, what's wrong?" and he say, it's nothing," then let your presence be the biggest part of you being around him, because your
Yeah.
presence mean everything. Your presence mean everything. Sometimes our mind be so confuffled that we just need your presence. Rub his head, rub his shoulders, you know, come in, give him a kiss, give him a little space, give him a little time. Them ways that you can help him out. And when he gets situated, he'll come talk to you. Now, if he don't come talk to you about the problem, please know that's because he don't want to drop the world of problems that he have on his shoulders on you, because he already done figured you out to some degree, and he know dropping that amount of problems on you is not beneficial to you.
Mm-hmm. And see, like, I don't feel like women really understand, like, you know what I'm saying, how much, like, they validation, you know what I'm saying, hold weight to a man. Because it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like, we love being Superman for that right one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they don't really understand that we enjoy it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Facts.
Like the grind and the hustle and you know what I'm saying? It's like you doing it for them at the same time. Like you feel like you got a purpose in her, you know what I'm saying? It's like, cause you know what I'm saying, as a man, like I know, especially going through like the teen stage and the younger, you know what I'm saying, being a younger adult, cause I go through it all the time, it be like, man, damn, I ain't doing shit right. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, it's real hard. Like and you know what I'm saying, you always going through some of your mental. So it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, when a woman do you dirty or you can't, or you don't got no peace within, then it's like, man, damn, like, it'll screw you up because it'll make you not want to love no more. So it'll be like, man, god damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I get out their relationship don't work, bro. I'm gonna just be single, you know what I'm saying? And don't nobody really want to be single, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be lonely and shit.
But I think
But I feel like women should be more sensitive, like more, they should be more, you know what I'm saying, sensitive to that.
I think right. I think men are a lot of men are getting to that point to where they rather be Clark Kent lonely than to go out and have to keep running into um go out and have to keep running into did my phone stop?
Now you good.
Okay. To where they have to go out and keep running into a woman that don't really rock with them like that. So why keep taking myself out there, and then I get with this woman, I think it's gonna work, and I think, I'm putting in all this effort, and all of a sudden she decide that I'm not the one she want to be with, and instead of telling me that up front, instead of shooting me straight up front, you know what I'm saying, she'd have took what she can get from me, and then she'd have moved on and left me damaged. And I
Mm.
don't think a lot of women understand too that some of their decisions play a big part in where a lot of men are today. Now, I ain't taking nothing away from the men, and taking nothing away from the men, but it does play a big part. Because once a man get hurt, he he eventually turns into a dog to get to that point to
Yeah.
where he like, hey, shit, I ain't gonna get my heart broken no more. And so it takes that right woman to come and pull him out of that era of being a dog. But it's possible. It's possible.
So I got a question outside of the subject, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still within the reach of it. Okay, so, but how valuable is understanding a relationship? Like, do
If
you put understanding loss with loyalty and all that?
if it honesty honesty has to be number one. In
Yeah, for
in
sure.
in my top five, honesty is number one. Because if I can't trust you and I can't believe you, then nothing else in the category or list of anything else it will matter. Because if I can't trust you, then it won't matter. Honesty is everything. Honesty is number one. Honesty got to be number one. Honesty come before loyalty, because if you loyal and you lie, then there's no trust, so it's no
I
relationship.
know.
So honesty is very important. Um, what would be right? What would be the last thing on your list as far as in a relationship from a woman that
Man,
you would want
sex,
from a
for real.
woman?
Sex.
That's the last thing
You
on
know
your
what
list?
I'm saying? Like, I love it, but you gotta realize, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga done been around. Like, that don't change. You know what I'm saying? But that's the last thing, because, see, that's what a woman. See, you know what I'm saying? We make it too normal to let the women use that as they,
Crutch?
you know what I'm saying? That's they, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if they cheat or do, they gonna offer you that.
Yep, yep, yep.
At the point in my life, man, I'm young, but got tunnel vision. Like, I'm trying to build an empire, and I can't get there from her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
need a Michelle Obama. Like, I need my loyalty. The number one, my trust so bad. I'm like a dog, fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a real, like the animal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to the soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. Like, yeah, I done stepped out. Well, not stepped out, but I done text females. And I done, you know what I'm saying? I done did my things, and I done, you know what I'm saying? And you pay for that, but you know what I'm saying? You take me back, we rockin'. I don't want to hear that no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's like sex, the last thing. Like, I want it. Don't get me wrong. Shit, you know, I turn that R. on. You know what I'm saying? And it's up, but
Ah,
you know what I'm saying?
not the R.
It ain't just. Yeah, but that ain't just, you know what I'm saying? That ain't in my priority. Like, you know, like you said, honesty, number one. Loyalty, number two. Love got to be three. I put loyalty and honesty with trust, so I ain't say trust.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
You know what I'm
both of them identify the word trust, because without them two,
saying?
can't be no trust. Without honesty and loyalty, can't be no trust.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
so, yeah,
I say affection and attention, but I feel like that all fall in the box. So sex with that too.
yeah,
I just put it at that.
yeah. But you,
You
you
know,
want to know the one thing that women that a lot of women miss that you didn't name.
what's that?
You didn't name no degrees. You didn't name no
Yeah,
money. You ain't name no credit, which all that is important, right? To a certain extent, all that is important for us to be able to move forward and progress through life together, right? Because you can't get in a relationship with bad credit, and then we supposed to get somewhere. We both gotta put our John Hancock on something, you know what I'm saying? And your credit bag, it's gonna hinder us. Right, so it is important for a woman to have her own job, make her own money. It has some importance to it, but it's not in the decision based on why a man choose a woman.
yeah.
Money, degrees, all that is not in that decision realm when it come down for a man to choose a woman. My top five, brother, is just pretty much just exactly what you said. Number three, I need affection and affirmation. Number three is affection and affirmation. I need to know, um, if I'm motivating and encouraging you, I need you to motivate and encourage me. Because when you motivate and encourage me, I'm moving for the whole family. When I motivate and encourage you, I'm motivating and encouraging you for you to encourage me and our kiddos. But everything outside of that, I cover. See, as the man, I cover the whole family. And as my wife, I need you to motivate me and then motivate the kiddos. And then I'm gonna come back and cover everything else. And I think a lot of people miss that. I think they miss that analogy of it. Is that's typically what happens. But when you don't motivate and all you do is tear down your man, then that's when you start to get to the point to where your man don't care anymore. Like he out there, like he don't give two shit about what goes on with you. And then, well, you don't pay no attention to me. You can't get no attention from you. Well, that's because every time I come around, you know what I'm saying, it's negative vibes.
Yeah,
And then, true, ladies, if you're going through this, your man done shut down. He there to take care of his responsibility. But mentally, he done shut down. And you need to work as hard as you can to get that back. You can get that back by listening and paying attention to what he's telling you. If you keep overriding him and treat him like he a kid, you don't get that back, and eventually he gonna leave. Or
yeah. See,
eventually
people
you gonna
don't
leave.
understand. They don't really understand that. You know what I'm saying? They talk all this stuff, but us as men, bro, we get uninterested way faster than them.
Yeah, Yeah. We just don't
We
leave.
get turned off way faster than them. Like it don't take much because it could be one little thing we out of.
Yeah, we don't leave.
And
You know what I'm saying? We
once
just don't
they
leave.
check out mentor, bro, like you know what I'm saying. I feel like it's a 25% chance of saving their relationship when a man check out. Cause maybe the woman just do so. You know what I'm saying? You probably love somebody so much that it's like you give her a chance that she do right, but man, like man, 9 times out of 10, bro, when the man check out, bro, it's over.
Well, I got to check you on that, right? Men don't give up, right? Women give up quicker than men do.
I was talking about interest though, like
Yeah, now interest, yeah. At some point, you get to a point to where the nagging, the fussing, the sexless marriage, and the sexless relationship, yeah, will make a man lose interest quick because there's so many women out here, and so many women out here that's willing to take over that position, and it take a strong man to go through all of that and still stay grounded and loyal to where he at. But like I said, I had to buck you on that just a little bit. Women are so much quicker to leave when they become unhappy. They unhappy with a small situation, and they tend to embody that to everything else. One thing make them unhappy, and they find a reason to include everything else on why they're unhappy instead of just addressing that one point what they unhappy about. And instead of talking to the man about it, they go and they fuss about it, and they don't get anywhere. Because as soon as they started fussing, them guys cut off. They cut their hearing off.
So do you feel like it's important for female to stop venting to their friends? Mostly the single ones
Now that's a good question.
about problems.
That's a good question. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think the conversation. If you need somebody to vent to, then go to somebody that's not going to be biased. Right? Go get your therapist or counselor, somebody that's not going to be biased. Right? Going to your
Mm.
home girl that typically probably either she like your dude and want your dude or don't like your dude at all because she don't want you to be with him, and getting advice from her is the wrong thing to do. That's also married women going and getting advice from single women. Bad idea
Mm.
because she's single. And so she gonna want you to party. Birds of a feather flock together. She gonna want you to come out and still party. And what that is, as soon as you get mad at him and you run to her, the first thing she gonna say is, "Come on, girl, let's go out. Let's go get your mind off of it." And then next thing you know, you out there in a situation that you wouldn't have been in if you stayed at home and worked the stuff out with your man.
Yeah, and it's vice versa though.
Yeah, that, oh,
You know,
definitely, most definitely.
it's vice versa. You know, I do feel like we more likely to be real with our homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like as women, they got jealousy in their nature. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean to be. It ain't harmful, but you know what I'm saying? Like women typically look at other women and compare their life. Men do it too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
To a degree. But I feel like women is like they way more competitive when it comes to the life stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who got the better purses, who got the better man. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like women like they more into that within a man, like, you know what I'm saying? If we doing our best, sometimes that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? We don't settle, but we know how to take out a circumstance, you know what I'm saying, and accept it for the time being.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, women probably don't like the spot they in. Shit, they friend go live in the Beverly Hills mansion. And you know what I'm saying? We still living in Houston in the, you know what I'm saying, the little regular little house. Your female might complain about that.
Oh, she going
Tisha stay in the Tisha stay in
majority of them gonna do it. Majority of them, you're right.
the
Majority of them gonna do it. Majority of and here's how it happens, right? Here's how it happens, and and what you were just saying right now feeds into the Superman and the Clark Kent situation. He Clark Kent at that moment because he understands where he at, but he got a goal and he got a plan to exit that era and move into another one. But it just ain't gonna happen as quick as her friend Keisha might have found it. But
Yeah.
she want him to jump off the bandwagon. His job ain't good enough. Now the amount of time he spent with her ain't good enough. Now his car ain't good enough. Now he dusty. Now he a bum because Keisha went out there and was able to find some dude that she don't, you know what I'm saying, and he was able to move. He was in another position in life, and so now you want to be up there with Keisha. Now you pushing me to be up here with this guy when, in fact, it might be his season. Might not be mine. But that don't
Right.
mean that I'm a Dustin. That don't mean I'm a bomb. That means that it's just not my season. My plan hadn't taken off to get to that place right there. It's gonna get there, but it might not have been. It might not have been got there yet.
Yeah, for sure. It like, man, it'd be crazy because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You be happy with that until you see, like I said, it's the jealousy thing. Now you see your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, and see a relationship, and see, I'm glad we came here because it brings me to another question, another little point I want to ask you. So, you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, you know what I'm saying? You and your girl in a relationship, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You cut her, you a barber. She do her, you know what I'm saying? She a beauty person. You know how that, whatever, the beautician.
yeah,
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Yo trap boom. You know what I'm saying? You probably cut 50, 60 hairs a day. You know what I'm saying? She probably only get 2 or 3. So like when, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, my hard work should drive and motivate you. Honestly, true. But see, I feel like people don't realize sometimes that it be jealousy within the partner. They be competing with you.
yeah.
So like, how do you realize that, and where do you draw the line with? I'll motivate you, babe. You know what I'm saying? You working hard, or you know what I'm saying? You want to beat me?
Well, good competition, right? A certain level of competition is good.
Yeah,
It depends on what way the competition is coming. If the competition is coming to where, oh baby, I'm outwork you. Nah, I'm outwork you. All right, let's see. Right? Friendly competition. But if the
cute.
competition is coming, it's like, okay, where you cutting all these hair, I need to be doing all these hair. But since I ain't doing all these hair, I'm gonna bag on you for you doing all that. I'm gonna make you feel bad because I ain't on the same level that you on. And I'm gonna make you feel like you ain't supporting me to help me get to where you at. Where I draw the line is I'm not gonna tank me for her.
No, I am. I am supposed.
I'm not gonna tank me for her. Because if I tank me, right, and a lot of men do this, right? A lot of men get in a relationship and they push that woman forward. They try to lift her up to her highest peak. And at the same motion, right, as them lifting her up, they standing in sand.
Oh yeah,
They standing in sand. And so as they lifting
that's
and
your
they
plan.
pushing on her, in which it's at a point now to where they pushing on her and she really don't want to go nowhere. And so, but they steady pushing, they pushing themselves farther and farther in the sand. And so I'm not gonna drop me to push her forward, and then I get left behind, and then it's a possibility that when she make it to where she's trying to
You gonna
go
leave?
to, then now I'm the bum, I'm the dusty when I done
She
spent
the
all
pimp.
this time pushing her forward.
Yeah, she the pimp now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So
And 9 times
you
shit.
do you. I say you do you. If you cutting 50, 60 hair a day and she doing 1 or 2, then that means she needs to change up something. Motivate her as much as you can motivate her without affecting you. If that's your wife or your girl and you love her, that's true. But at the same time, sometimes you gotta fall back because the more you push, the more they resist. But if you fall back and do you, they'll come along. And if they don't come along, then you probably need to rethink things.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's my opinion on that one, nephew. But look,
Yeah,
as we get ready to go ahead and wrap this up, I think this has been a fantastic episode. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell so that you'll be, aware when we drop new episodes. We're gonna get ready and get on out of here. So come on in, take a seat, relax, and let's get to it. I'm Uncle Anthony and I'm out for the night. Peace.